Song 33. Milarepa's meeting with Dharma Bodhi. Obeisance to all gurus. At the time when Milarepa was setting in motion the wheel of Dharma at the belly cave of Nyanyon with Vajrungpa and his other son disciples, there were 5 contemporary great accomplished yogis. They were the gurus Semchin of Ladud, Dampasangye of Dinrin, Shilabaro of Nepal, Dharma Bodhi of India, and Milarepa of Nyanyon. Once Dharma Bodhi was invited to Shilabaro to Balbozon to preach the Dharma. Many Tibetans as well as Nepalese went to pay homage to him. A number of Milarepa's disciples also wanted to go. Vajrungpa gave many reasons to Milarepa, urging him to visit Dharma Bodhi. In answer to his requests, Milarepa sang, "By the Guru's grace, many accomplished sages come. The wondrous Dharma thus spreads far, and with joy are blessed all living beings. Many pilgrims paying homage to the sages show that a few destined persons will emerge. The Dampasangye of Dingri, the Guru Semchin of Ladud, the Shilabaro of Nepal, the Dharma Bodhi of India, and the Milarepa of Kungsang, all have attained the wisdom. Each has succeeded in meditation, each knows the illuminating mind essence. They are all capable of working miracles. They all possess the overflowing void compassion. They all work wonders and produce amusing marvels. As to the spontaneous making of songs, I am the best of all the 5. My perseverance and austerity are also greater. Nothing special or superb have they. I see no need to go. But you, my sons and disciples, should do so by all means. It is not because I think ill of them that I remain behind, but merely that I am too old to journey there. I now make a sincere wish that I may meet them in the pure land of Ujjain. O my son, do not be bewildered, but have confidence in me." Vajrungpa said, "If you do not go, people will think that you are proud and jealous, and they will so accuse you with much reviling. By all means, please go." In reply, Milarepa sang, "I pray ye accomplished beings, to cleanse all sins and evil doings. He who cares what people say will only make himself confused. Journeying to many places merely hinders one's devotion. Meddling in too many things when visiting a holy guru will confuse and irritate the consorting deities. Treading the paths of the deep tantra, should one's mind divided be, never can he attain accomplishment. Great is the blessing of the accomplished ones, but too many visitors produce ill will. However, Vajrungpa, do go to see him with your brothers if you so wish." Vajrungpa replied, "Your unwillingness to go will directly cause people to commit sinful deeds, and so please go. We will also be greatly benefited if you will grant our request." After such persistent entreaties, Milarepa finally gave in, saying, "All right, in that case let us go to greet Dharma Bodhi." Upon the Jetson's consent, Vajrungpa and the other disciples all cried for joy. They said, "Indians all alike, gold. Therefore we should obtain some for him as a token of our welcome." In commenting on their suggestion, Milarepa then sang, "I pray you, ye accomplished beings, to remove the craving of this poor mendicant. I pray that all my deeds may accord with the Dharma. Why practice the Bodhi mind if one acts so in conflict with the Dharma? He who has attained samadhi never needs a companion. He who has experienced self-liberation never needs a consort. Else what would be the use and meaning of his long work in meditation? If I, Milarepa, pursue gold, my renunciation will be pointless. Dharma Bodhi wants no gold, else his accomplishment would be valueless. Dorvag Vajrungpa wants no profit, else his apprenticeship would be meaningless." The Jetson continued, "You go first, I shall follow you." Thus he dispatched them. On their way in doubt, they all thought, "Will the Jetson really come?" With this misgiving as they approached Baluzon, lo and behold, Milarepa, who had transformed his body into a pagoda, suddenly descended in the midst of them, like a shooting star falling from the sky. Seeing this miracle, Dharma Bodhi was very much impressed, and all Milarepa's disciples were struck with great surprise and joy. The whole party then approached Dharma Bodhi, who was surrounded by crowds of people. Seeing Milarepa and his disciples coming, Dharma Bodhi of India at once descended from his seat and prostrated himself before Milarepa of Tibet. Thereupon, people all thought that Milarepa must be even greater than Dharma Bodhi, but they were also confirmed with the faith that both men were no different from the perfect Buddha. The 2 accomplished beings then sat together on one seat and conversed joyfully with each other. Dharma Bodhi said to Milarepa, "I am very pleased that you always remain in solitude. This is indeed remarkable." In reply to this praise, the Jetson sang, "I pray you, ye Namanakaya Gurus, for blessing from the accomplished ones of the whispered lineage. To Dharma Bodhi of India and the gifted Tibetans and Nepalese assembled here, I, Milarepa, the yogi of Tibet, sing a song of wisdom experiences, lest people fail to recognize an accomplished being. The 5 twisted nadis are straightened by prana practice, the 5 winding pranas are straightened by the taming practice, the 5 solid elements are burned out, and all 5 trunks of the poisonous passion mind are overthrown. In the central channel, the savage karmic wind of errant thoughts is pacified. Now there is no need for me to entangle myself with evil companions. Dharma Bodhi then said, "The way you have conquered the adversaries is indeed wonderful. Now please tell me of some good methods to this end." In response, Milarepa sang, "I pray to all accomplished beings, I pray that through your blessing a companion may be found within me. When the mother of the 5 pure nadis meets the father of the 5 pure pranas, the 5 sons of the pure elements are born, and the face of self-mind, the 5 purities, is seen. In the beyond measure palace of the central channel, the proclaimer of Buddha achievement shouts to the 4 rainbow chakras, to the armies of the web of myriad forms, for discipline I give the order of non-clinging. By realizing that all forms are self-awareness, I have beheld my consul's face, the true mind within. So none of the sentient beings in the 3 great worlds eludes the embrace of the great thatness. This is my companion, the wonderful Bodhi mind. Happy it is to consort with her always, for never will she take leave of me." Upon hearing this song, Dharma Bodhi was very much pleased. He said, "Truly the inner experiences of a yogi are beyond description. Nevertheless, please tell us briefly about your understanding of the view, practice and action." In response, Milarepa sang, "He who can watch his mind without distraction needs no talk or chat. He who can absorb himself in self-awareness need not sit stiffly like a corpse. If one knows the nature of all forms, the 8 worldly desires will vanish of themselves. If no desire or hatred is within his heart, he needs no pretense or show. The great wisdom and trikaya that transcends samsara and nirvana both can never be achieved by search and aspiration. Never can one attain them without first receiving blessing from the lineage." Dharma Bodhi then said, "Your view, practice and action are truly marvelous." Milarepa replied, "Now please tell us of your understanding on the profound key instructions gained in your practice." Dharma Bodhi then sang, "For the gifted ones in this assembly, I pray to the wondrous succession of the practice. Through the propitious karma, soon may we all behold your holy faces. If one cannot subdue habitual thinking and wandering thoughts, what will be the use of observing the mind? If one cannot conquer ego clinging and pleasure craving, what will be the use of meditating for an age? He who does not strive for altruistic deeds will be overtaken by his pride and gain no progress. If one follows not the Guru's guidance, what benefit can he gain by being with pleasant friends? Pretense and vanity directly cause disgrace. Quarrels and discord bring misfortunes. If one always tells the truth, it often smites another's heart. If one practices not altruism, how can he attain Buddhahood? The instructions the one has learned will become profounder, if restfully he remains alone. O you great yogi of Tibet, you are proficient in poetry and song. I am not good at chanting or at singing, but now exhilarated, excited, and inspired, I can sing this song for you. May we soon in the pure land of great happiness all sing the holy hymns together." Dharma Bodhi and Milarepa continued their delightful conversation for some time, then both took their leave. When Milarepa and his disciple returned to Nyanyon, people in the village brought wine to welcome them and asked them about the meeting with Dharma Bodhi. In answer, Milarepa sang, "When rises the sun or moon, all 4 continents are bright. When moisture and warmth are brown, fruits will ripen on the trees. When mother and son together meet, the pain of longing ceases. When an accomplished one appears, the world is gay and prosperous." When Dharma Bodhi came to the word of Balbozon, I, Milarepa of Tibet, went there to see him. He rose from his seat and made obeisance to me. Thus people were caught in surprise and doubt. Folding his 2 hands and bending both his knees, he bowed down before me. Thus symbolized the truth of 2 in 1. He asked about my health and welfare. This symbolized the all-embracing whole. In answer to his kind inquiry, I showed him the signless Mahamudra. In the temple of non-dual purity, we had an illuminating talk of no words with joy. A pure wish in our past lives had brought about this meeting. I must have had a karma link with him before, when Buddha descended to this world. This meeting with my brother friend was delightful and auspicious. It will be heard of and asked about in far distant lands. Hearing this song, the patrons of Nyanyon were all very much pleased and excited. It is said that because of Dharma Bodhi's obeisance, the Jetson's fame and fortune became even greater than before. This is the story of Milarepa meeting with Dharma Bodhi.